Hey folks, it's Tom at Frugal Prepper. So, just I guess a quick update. It is pretty rainy out today, so I am kind of hanging out in the shed and getting some things organized. So it's nice the next 2 days. So I hopefully get the garden in. Um, did go to Hamvention yesterday on Friday. I got me some fluorescent light ballasts. I found those at a booth. Guy had bought the wrong ones for a wiring job, and he had hundreds of these sitting in a tub. So I got four of them for $20. I'm happy with that price. I'll keep them as extras. I have plenty of fluorescent light fixtures that I can use these in. I'm kind of getting my shed organized. I put in this little thing that you might recognize this. I brought it over from my old shed. I've got power tools, corded power tools down there. Um, this is my father-in-law's old Kennedy toolbox that I found down in the basement. It was practically brand new. Um, it was just sitting down there, not doing anything. So I figured I would put it to good use and make it a shed toolbox. So I got me some stand up here. Got me some wrenches and pliers, and got some metrics and standards and stuff over here, because you need a little both. The Chinese lawn equipment takes the metric, and the Briggs and Stratton Tecumseh takes the standard. Just a little collection of tools for out here in the shed, so I don't always have to walk back to the garage. Got my South Main Auto sticker that completes the set right there. I got my little Husky socket set. I've always loved my Husky ratchet. This one, however, they're no longer made in Taiwan. This is made in China, and it's just not quite the same. It's just a little looser and stuff than the old ones are. Put me a little magnetic strip up here to hold, just my putty knife for scraping off the lawnmower deck, that kind of stuff. I got my level here, which I use when I'm gardening. Got a funnel, some measuring cups to mix some stuff. This is my father-in-law's old hammer, and he's made this at some point or had somebody weld this up. It's a little sledgehammer, and they welded a little sharp edge on the back of it there. Got his initials on it. But this thing is really handy for like pounding stakes into the garden, and then when I'm leveling up the boards, I can dig with that bottom part a little bit. So that thing has worked out awesome. So it's got a special place in my shed now. Glad he had the foresight to make that for me. So my battery died on my Ryobi 19 volt or 18 volt whatever weed eater. And so my drill had died a while back too. And I have been wanting, and I burned up several of those Harbor Freight ones, the Drill Masters or whatever. And then I've been wanting an impact driver. So I went to get another battery for the weed eater. Like a 2-pack of batteries was like $49. So for $99 I could get this impact driver, drill, 2 batteries, and a charger for 99 bucks. So I did that. This impact driver is very nice. It is heavier than the DeWalt ones and all the really nice brands. It's a little heavier, but it's got plenty of torque and it works really well. I'm real happy with it. You're not going to break lug nuts loose with it, but for just, taking 10 millimeter and 13 millimeter bolts off an engine, works awesome. And then I still have my 18 volt saw that works good, and that will still use, even though it came with the NiCads, it'll still work fine on these lithium batteries. So I'm happy with that. I got some of these socket holders at Hamvention real cheap. I don't know exactly what I'll use them for yet, but I bought them. They were cheap. Oh, and I bought some of this this bundle of wire for hooking things up for $3. So I couldn't pass that up. But yeah, I got my big Larry light. My friend who was a mechanic gave this to me the other day, man. This thing is like super bright. It's got a high setting, a low setting, and it's got a red flashy setting. It's got a really strong magnet on it, so you can put it wherever you need to. It just pretty nice. It's handy for having out in the shed. And I've just temporarily run an extension cord out here for now. I just plug it in when I need it. And that cord kind of runs over. This camera will agree with me. It plugs in there, runs over, comes up across. And then I got another one running over here. And I've just got this little, that's kind of hot. It's an old incandescent bulb. But yeah, it just has a little socket thing that plugs in the extension cord. That's my light for the shed. And then I ran that down to a little surge protector for my charger. I've got a 12-volt battery charger under there too, an extra one, in case I need to charge up the tractor battery. I call it my tractor, but it's just a riding lawnmower. But I can dream. It's my little mini farm tractor. Got my small air compressor out here in case I need to blow up the tires on it or whatever. Oil, gas. My chainsaw's down there. I just got a new bar and chain on that. It's running good now. Just some basic garden tools. So in my storage unit, I have a big thing of shelves that are the super strong steel ones that were real expensive a long, long time ago. That's going to go across this back wall, where I'm going to keep all my weekly feed buckets, my potassium, my nitrogen, all my 5-gallon buckets full of stuff for the garden. Got a little heater out here. Sorry, I'm having some asthma issues this spring. The smoking don't help either. But yeah, it's Ohio, so you never know when it's going to be freezing. Okay, Wesley, I'm doing a video. Tillers over here. Got my little cultivator, my Ryobi cultivator right there. A little Red Riding Hood right here. I made some little hooks to put my wheelbarrow up there, my hearing protection. Anymore, a lot of times when I'm using the tiller, lawnmower, or anything, I just put on a hearing protection. I've already got a hearing loss from accidents that have happened at the ranges where my hearing protection fell off and somebody was shooting a 454 Casal right beside me. And I have to live with ringing in my ears that it'll just come and then I'll have to put up with it all day, but it eventually usually goes away. But I'll have to live with that the rest of my life, so I try to save what's left of my ears. Riding mower's got his spot right there. It's Wesley's favorite drawing spot. But yeah, that's how I kind of got the shed set up for now. Just enough to come out here and get something done if I need to. Keep stuff. It's been perfectly dry in all this rain. I haven't had any leaks. So out here I'll show you where I'm at with the garden. I've got it all framed up here in level. It looks like it's not level, but I checked it again and again with the level, and it's level. It's just the ground that's not level. It's weird. But yeah, and these boards are a little warped on this side here, so they're not completely straight, but it's as straight as I could make them. And so I'm ready to dig and put my T-frames in and get those set, and then level all that dirt out and go over it with the cultivator, put down my pre-plant, put down weekly feed, and they'll be ready to plant. This soil is pretty clayey compared to the soil at my old place. Of course, with mitt lighter, we don't care. I mean, it's just a matter of getting it down and planting. We don't care what the soil's like. It can be rock hard, clay, the best dirt in the world. I'm not a gardener. I just grow food, and I don't care. Gardeners like to put all kinds of different poop and cow poop and chicken poop and rabbit poop and whatever in their gardens. And in mitt lighter, we don't do that. We just put down the nutrients that the plant needs. The soil's just for holding some roots, and you don't want deep roots because when plants grow down, they don't grow up, and you don't eat the part that grows down. Well, maybe with carrots, but typical plants, you want them growing up because that's where the food is. So That's in there. It's aimed the perfect direction from the sun. And then the other bed will just kind of go over here. I'm going to leave enough room to get my riding mower between them. And that bed will be coming in later. This one's the one I want to get planted right now with get the T-frames in. So that's where I'm at with all that, folks. I'm just going to keep working and getting things ready, but I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update and show you what I've been working on. And I got my South Main Auto sticker. I actually ordered one sticker for the $5 and they sent me two. They sent me a little magnet, refrigerator magnet too. So I thought about ordering two. I don't know if I would have got four then, or I don't know. But Eric O, I love his channel. He's just cool. You know, there's other really good mechanics channels. Scanner Danner's a good guy. He does some good diagnosis. I just don't like him. He's not the kind of guy that I would want to hang out with. I don't like him. I don't think our personalities would jive. Eric the Car Guy is cool, but I really like Eric O because he really goes through and does some really good diagnostic stuff. I've learned a lot from him. But he's got an awesome personality. You know, he's funny. You know, oh, that's hotter than a banshee. I love it. I laugh like crazy watching his channel, and so he's just, I think, one of the best mechanic channels out there, and one of the most entertaining mechanic channels out there. So I've been like watching all of his videos. I put one on my Snap-on toolbox too, but yeah, that's what's going on here. So I'll talk to y'all later. This is Tom, your Frugal Prepper.